Did you know that it is possible to feel guilty without making it mean that you've done anything wrong? I want you to think about that for a second. So many times I work with clients, and if we're working on boundaries or uh, prioritizing themselves, they will tell me, yes, but I feel guilty. It makes me feel bad. And oftentimes we interpret that feeling to mean I am actually doing something bad. So the next time you need to practice some self care and say no to somebody or set a boundary for yourself and you feel bad about it or you feel guilty, I want you to do two things. The first thing is to stop and ask yourself, have I done anything that warrants feeling guilty? Am I being malicious? Am I doing this to the malicious detriment of somebody else? That's the first thing I kind of want you to explore. And then the second thing I want you to do is come here and tap, because we can do some work on this to help release that, so that sensation of feeling guilty doesn't create a conscious decision in your head that you are in fact doing something wrong. So you go ahead, take a breath, settle into your body. And I just want you to think about where this comes up for you. Something that makes you feel guilty. Maybe you want to take a break, ask somebody for a favor. You want to say no to somebody. And just make a note of where that shows up for you in your body. Give it a number, assign it about 1 to 10, 1 being pretty low, 10 being like, ooh, the sensation of guilt is pretty high. And just jot that down. We'll use that to check in. All right, so you're going to tap where I tap and repeat what I say. And remembering that your responsibility is your well being. And so, if for some reason something comes up for you and you're not feeling any better, keep coming back to this to tap or reach out for support. You can book a consult with me or reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. All right, let's get going. Even though it feels bad to say no to somebody, right here, right now, I'm open to giving space to this. Even though prioritizing myself feels really uncomfortable. I feel guilty, like I'm doing something wrong. Right here, right now, I'm open to giving myself compassion, even though I feel guilty when I put my needs first. And it makes me feel uncomfortable. There's a part of me that feels selfish. Right here, right now, I'm open to a shift in perspective. Prioritizing myself feels wrong. I'm used to making sure that everybody else is taken care of first. And even when I do take time for me, I'm often distracted by this guilty feeling. This feeling that I could be doing more for others. This feeling that I should be doing more for others. It feels bad. to say no to somebody, even when I know it's in my best interest. Sometimes I just end up sucking it up and doing it anyway. And tapping to the points now, I just want you to think about maybe that most recent thing that's coming up for you in this moment. Whether it's a recent thing or actually it could be a past thing. Maybe where you learned that you have to say yes, or that your needs do come secondary to others. And just allow whatever needs to come up to come up. And it's okay if some emotion comes up. Just keep your eyes open and keep tapping, acknowledging that experience or that thought or that feeling, that sensation of guilt. And just doing so with curiosity. And letting yourself feel that. And as we come down here, we're going to make a new decision. So just go ahead and repeat after me. It feels uncomfortable to feel guilty. But I am giving myself permission to step into the possibility that feeling guilty doesn't mean that I've done anything wrong. Feeling guilty doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. Sometimes saying no to others means that they will be disappointed. And I give myself permission to truly know that that has nothing to do with me. Because just like that person deserves to be happy, I deserve to be happy. So I'm giving myself permission to feel what I need to feel without making it mean anything about me. Especially when I know that I need a break. Or that I simply just don't feel like doing that thing. I'm choosing to prioritize my needs. Because I'm important. And the more that my needs are met, the more energy, the more love, and the more patience I have for those around me. So I'm releasing anything that tells me that I need or should feel bad for taking care of myself. And stepping into my power power to take care of me. And in doing so, I show others how to give themselves permission to do that too, because I am worth it, and so are they. Slow down, take a breath, breathe that out, and just check in with yourself. See what has shifted now. Scale of 1 to 10, see where you are now. Go ahead, play around with this. Let yourself explore what it means to have emotional freedom, which means the freedom to feel whatever you need to feel and not make it mean anything about you. I hope you enjoyed this. Please feel free to ask me any questions and drop your shifts in the comments. We'd love to hear them.